Hello, my name is Pablo Urbano, and this is Super Angry Tennis. Sometimes, tennis can be extremely boring or stale. What will happen if the players are infuriated, angry, or frustrated? More importantly, what will happen if on top of all that, they have superpowers? What we tried to do with Super Angry Tennis was to create a top-down view game with a bullet hell aesthetics and fighting game aesthetics. The reasoning behind this is because we wanted to create a game that is fast-paced, and it involves the player having to return as many balls as possible without having their health depleted or, well, be killed. For Super Angry Tennis, we decided to divide the theme in two sides. The first side being a normal tennis game, while the other one having a small twist that will, well, be a big twist instead. The first part will always have their own rules of tennis, and it will be a normal game. What I mean by this is that there will be serves and returns, and as long as the ball is not lost, both players will keep playing and playing. Now, what happens after the players keep playing and playing, they will get angrier and angrier, which means that they will start hitting the ball faster and faster. In the game, we have different actions, most of them being part of the normal tennis games. We will have serve, return ball, and move. But we're also going to add different aesthetics from different type of games, like fighting games and bullet hell. So we decided to use pickups, power-ups, and special moves. The biggest goal of the game is to, well, defeat the opponent by depleting their health. Instead of having a point-based system like a normal tennis game, we're going to have a health system. This means that each time the player loses a ball, it's going to deplete part of their health. In order to keep the game simple, we decided to use a simple set of rules. These rules are like, each player have a set base of health, each return of the ball will make it go faster, or players must kill the opponent. But we also decided to use some other different rules that will, well, balance the game a little bit, like the server is chosen randomly. In order to keep it simple, we wanted to make the game a local multiplayer game or a coach multiplayer game. This is the best way to go because it's a party game, and it's a game that normally should be played on the same room. We wanted to give the player the smallest decisions that have the biggest impact on the game. These ones being the use of power-ups and when to use them. The player can also decide where to go and where to hit the ball. And also, the player can decide when to use their special move that will charge with time. Both Mario Tennis and Fantasy Tennis share the same aesthetics as ours, but ours fuses a little bit of fighting games along the way. The server is chosen randomly at the start of the game. There is no point scored by the player that is losing the ball, and players will always have a special move that they can activate later on the game. They will have a bar that will be the anger bar that will get filled whenever they return the ball successfully. There will also be different power-ups on the game. There are going to be many risks along the way, but the ones that stand the most are these three. We wanted to create a level that changes with time. In order to do so, we will need to learn how to use decals. We wanted to apply special movements. So in order to do this, we need to learn how to make combos with the scripts. And we also wanted to use complex particle effects and indicators. In order to do so, we will have to learn how to apply them in a 3D environment.